Yo. What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another banger with y'all, man. If you're new to the channel, go that like button, subscribe, and go comments. This is my week 13 recap. The Denver Broncos versus the Baltimore Ravens. And what a close win for the Ravens, of course. Throughout the game, the Ravens offense just somehow, some way just couldn't execute on, the plays that we usually do good on. We didn't even get over 200 passing yards at all. And I'm gonna tell you one thing about this game, man. It was just so many injuries happening from left to right. So Justin Houston. So we have some good news, we have some bad news. So Justin Houston still, I mean, not Justin Houston, I'm sorry. Patrick Queen went down with an injury early in the game during the third quarter, heading into the fourth quarter, and it was not looking too good at first. But he just had some thighs, so like a thigh, like a bruised thigh, something like that. So he'd be all right, he'd be okay. So nothing too serious at all. So I'm just glad that he'll be back on that field within a few weeks or so. So I'm just glad it was nothing serious at all. And speaking for Lamar, I also want to address with the Lamar situation with the injury because I don't know if anybody heard any updates about it, but Lamar injury went down for injury in the second quarter of the game. I was working at the stadium earlier. If people don't even know, I work at the stadium at the time. I get a chance to work the app called 10. So check that app out if you want to get a chance to work the stadium if you're in the city. But back to what I was saying, man. So Lamar injury went down with an injury. It's more of a knee injury, so it's nothing season injury at all. So he just have to just heal through it. So it's time for Tyler. And once again, Tyler Huntley has stepped up and brought some experience and A game to the table. So it's good to have a quarterback that's number two that is count on. But I seen a lot of flash with the offense, but I just didn't see no plays being executed, and things that we usually get done was not there at all. And Mark Andrews, like, come on, bro. I bet with you. I bet on you today, man. You didn't even get one touchdown. You didn't even do anything. You had like a 22-yard receptionary, and that's it. So I'm like, what? Like, come on, you gotta step it up when it's time, man. So, but I just like the fact that the Ravens receivers definitely pinching their yards and everything all around the board. So I love the fact that the Ravens offense started to open up more. And one thing I want to say, Prochet, don't even be a quarterback again. Y'all cost an interception in the third half, second, like in the third quarter as well. How you gonna throw a touchdown pass to Duvernay and end up being an interception, man? Don't do play like that again. So I just hope the Ravens offense can bounce back and learn from this game because these weak teams always be the problem for us. We do pretty good against all the good teams, but when it comes to the bad team, we always find a way to struggle, man. So the offense got to step it up, man. So other than that, just my prayers go to prayers in heaven go to Lamar. He back for So yeah, and the defense. Shout out to the defense. The defense did all right, okay. It did all right, but still, like you still let Denver get a chance to get going a little bit. Even though they scored 3 field goals, but it could have been worse. So I think the front seven did okay with getting to Russell Wilson and kind of keep under pressure, of course. So I like to see that, but we definitely be more aggressive when it comes to Pittsburgh next week. So hope the Ravens defense can learn and move forward. That these weak teams can definitely be our problems, and I don't want that to be our Achilles heel heading into the playoffs because look, the way we playing right now, we're not gonna make no deep playoff run the way we keep playing how we playing. So for the defense, don't let these teams get no early head starts and don't let these guys get ahead of themselves. So, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Patrick Queen has suffered an injury to the thigh area, but it's nothing too serious at all. So he just have to sit out for a few weeks because we need our guys ready, man. Because this season's almost over. We have 4 weeks left, and that's it. So we just gotta just tighten up and just move forward. And like I said, shout out to the front seven. I'm just glad the rest of the guys are still stepping up to the plate like we're supposed to. And also, Welch had a concussion, and Kyle Hamilton was banged up, man. There's just too many guys being banged up at the wrong time. So I think the Ravens definitely can definitely come back better and stronger heading into next week against Pittsburgh. But I don't want to see the same mistakes I seen against this game last week because it was just so terrible. Like I said, we could have easily lost this game at all costs. And like I said, the front seven's got to step it up. Find a way to keep shutting these running backs down. Just keep getting to these quarterbacks, and we just can't see. We just cannot keep saying the same thing at all. So I think the Raiders can definitely find a way to turn some things around. In the secondary, is one thing that y'all still don't do, and I say it every time. Get better at that man-to-man coverage, man. I'm tired of keep saying the same thing over and over again. Marcus Peters once again was a quiet guy today. He let a guy get a huge play, and luckily Denver had missed a field goal as well because they easily could have got that field goal on us. Luckily, it was not 10 yards closer, but like I said, we just grateful to have this win because it could have, like I said, this game easily could have been lost. So that's all I gotta say for the video. Like I said, this pretty much was a close game. The offense got to step it up, be more aggressive coming into next week. Mark Andrews, you got to go harder, man. You like the leader of the offense. So I didn't see too much of him at all today. So it was just not too much of a high energy game. I don't see that same exciting feeling that I saw in the beginning of the season. So we got to turn around. So the playoff time is coming. So it's time for adjustments and figure out what we can do to move forward. So I'll be back with your prediction video tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that one. And you folks have a blessed one. Stay safe. Have a great Monday. And I'm out with it, folks. Peace.